Yo, what's good, my spinners? It's your boy, Spincitydrew, aka The Real Drew. Holla at me, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I'm here to talk about my tattoos. One of my first tattoos I got, my New York tat, done by my man D Tat Star. I got this tattoo because, you know, obviously, born and raised in New York. As long as I'm putting on for my city, I'll be good. I got the S crown up here, S standing for Spin City. You know, I always believe I'm a king, so I'm the king of my city, so it's the spin. Then it's the city down here, but I always gotta rep where I'm from. Over here, RIP, the great Kobe Bryant. This is one of my favorite basketball players growing up. Actually, it's funny that my friend Don actually put me on to Kobe Bryant. We used to always have the little LeBron, Kobe discussions and stuff like that, whatever. And I actually did started doing my research and started looking up YouTube videos and stuff like that. And it just grew on me as a person. I just always loved his determination, his obsession for the game, obsession for everything. So I just felt as if it was only right. I was going to get it before he passed, actually. He just passed, it just made me want to get it even more, so that's what it is. As you can see, he had regular butterflies on his, but as I see, I put 8s. They're really infinity signs, but it's an 8 because Kobe wore the number 8. So if you look at sideways, it's an infinity sign. And in his tattoo, you know that he had Vanessa right here, so obviously, you know, I'm single, so when I finally find a lucky one, I'm going to actually put my wife's name right here and fill it in. I'm gonna get it touched up a little more, as you can see. This is one of my newest ones, my owl tattoo. The funny thing about this one is I'm a huge Drake fan, so you know, I also like owls. Owls are like presentation of foresight, the ability to see into the future. So I got the big eyes and stuff like that, but then I also got the infinity sign right here as well. That's my divine guidance. So everything happens in divine guidance and divine timing. So let me just see into the future. As long as I do it for the spins, I just be alright though. Just right here, AKA for the love of the spins. Actually, this was supposed to be a t-shirt design. I just loved it so much, it just turned into a tattoo. So everyone always asks me what's my placement for, why I get it right there on my wrist. And I just always believe me as a person, I always just been a humble guy, always been this chill guy and stuff like that. And then I always just show my love, so wear my heart on my sleeve. So that's just the heart of, that's basically the story behind it. Me, I'm Spin City, do it for the spins, stuff like that. As long as you do it for the spins, you have your heart around it, bro. I always wear my heart on sleeve for you, so it just is what it is. And so, everyone doesn't know I'm a super anime head, so these is actually Sasuke's eyes. The sharingan right here, the Rinnegan right here. If you don't know Naruto, basically, in human aspects of it, bro, it's supposed to be see-through BS. So I have these eyes right here, let's just know I can see through BS and stuff like that. I usually can hear people's tone of voice, so just see their actions, just know when people are being genuine and just not being genuine. So this right here, just every time I look at it, I just remember yo, man, I just gotta keep, like I said, I got the owl to see through the future, and I just keep these right here so I can just see through BS along the way. This is one of my favorite tattoos. This is done by Zena. Tattoos by Zena. Oh man, that's my bae. That's not bae, but when it comes to tattoos and stuff like that, bro, she does all mine. I love her, her little work. She does this one. So anytime I get a small tattoo art, I just always make sure I go to her for it. Anything big, I go to somebody else and stuff like that, just in case. It's nothing against her. I just love her small art. Yo, don't laugh at me, but I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. The story behind it is actually the main character's name is Peter Parker. My name is Drew Parker. So I always just felt like a correlation. I'm from Queens, he's from Queens, stuff like that. And I always just felt as if I was just a good guy, but I can't really say Peter Parker was a bad guy, but I just feel as if Peter Parker also had a dark side, and you know, Venom and Carnage is his two somewhat his most iconic enemies and stuff like that. So I got that with the Spider-Man logo in it. I just know that life is a constant battle between good and evil. So it's just yeah, as long as I wear the suit, I'm still battling my evils and stuff like that, even though I rock out for the good. Yu-Gi-Oh's been one of my favorite games. I always grew up on. I always played it and stuff like that. I don't really tell anyone that I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan and stuff like that. Now, you know, I'm a little older, so it's kind of not necessarily embarrassing, but it's just you're rarely gonna run into people that play Yu-Gi-Oh. So, but you know, Yu-Gi-Oh was one of my favorite characters. I just like him because he always just had faith in himself. And if he didn't have faith in himself, he just looked within. So you know, I had the puzzle piece put it on me and stuff like that. So like I said, the puzzle piece right here goes in correlating hand with the puzzle piece over here, and it's just like, if I don't believe myself over here, it's just like, yo, what will Yu-Gi do? Yu-Gi will believe in himself. So you know, I got the puzzle piece over here. Over here, once again, like one of my favorite antagonists in the movie was in the Yu-Gi-Oh series was Bakura. Bakura actually had it's called a Millennium Ring, but actually it's a dream catcher. So what I have is like, basically, when I believe in myself over here and I don't believe in myself, bro, I just have the ring, sit there and just bring it up. Like, so dream catchers have the ability to catch bad dreams. And I just want to sit there and be like, if I don't believe in myself, if I don't believe in myself, I look down. And when I look down on myself, I just pick my head up. If I don't believe in myself, I just sit there and just let it go. The ring just takes all my bad things and just let it go. So that's the front of everything right now. I kind of like the way everything's going. I got a couple spots I want to fill in and stuff like that. But you know, right now I'm just taking a break. Then the big masterpiece that I got right here. Take my shit off for it. So you guys want to mess it up. So as you can see, I got the angel wings on my back. But once again, like I said, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so I actually got the Millennium scale on my back. It's actually because I'm a Libra at the same time, so the scale represents balance. And if you can see, this is my bad side, quote unquote. Not representing any devilish type of things. It's just like I said, I feel like I'm a fallen angel. So right here is my fallen wings. On the other side is my angelic wings. And it's just chained down because it's like I have to just keep a balance between myself. And like I said, for me, I always felt as if like life is just a balance between you fighting with your inside between good and evil. So that's what this just represents it for me. This again is done by my man Detached Star. Represent, I gotta put on for the hood, so you know, why not have the hood's best tattoo while I do my tats? So this is what it is. But that's basically about it. I like the way my stuff is coming together. You know, I still got a couple empty spots I gotta fill in and stuff like that, but I just feel like I should just share this with y'all. You know, I always wear long sleeve shirts, so no one ever really gets to see my artwork and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna be able to rock out until, you know, it's quarantine winter, so I'm gonna be in the crib all day, bundled up and stuff like that. So, you know, next thing you know, summertime going to hit, and we'll just get started on my leg tats. So, you know, this is my story. Oh yeah, keep the J's, you know. You gotta sit there and make sure, even though everything's Spincityd out, gotta stay. But, you know, it just is what it is, man. Alright, so, you know, these are my tats. A little bit about my story. I'll go a little deeper in it later, but don't forget, you know, it's your boy, Spincitydrew. Holla at me, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that, yo. Yo, listen, man, at the end of the day, yo, just do it for the spins, yo. Holla at me.